Oh, the vault is open. We got a special vault for you on this Throwback Thursday. This week, Rick Lantz announced his retirement, and what better way to kick off the countdown than bringing back some of Rick's most memorable moments here at News Channel 7. And today, we are opening the vault to 1995. It's when Rick visited the fairgrounds as well as a third grade class for one of his beloved segments, Rick's Garden. Take a look.
187 Boise elementary students arrived at the Western Idaho Fairgrounds, a community effort to plant a garden to feed the hungry in Boise. It's called the Living Garden. Maybe you've seen the garden during the Western Idaho Fair. But the big question is, how do you organize 187 students? First, you get their attention. Then you talk about the rewards after planting. And you know, you couldn't help but get caught up in it.
And now you're going to have an opportunity to plant all of your plants that you're bringing out today. And the great news after that is you get hot dogs. How's that sound?
The tension was mounting. Everyone was waiting in line and anxious to start planting.
What's your name?
Sam.
Sam? What are you going to plant?
Tomatoes.
Does Franklin Elementary plant the best tomatoes in town?
Yeah.
Of course, there are some disadvantages to being a TV gardener.
Cool, Sam, you're famous.
Not only does this teach the youngsters what it takes to plant a vegetable garden, but the whole project is for a good cause.
And then we plant a full garden here also and donate all the food to the Idaho Hunger Action Council. Probably feed 85 to 90 families out of this garden.
They call it the Living Garden, and you'll be able to see this garden fully mature during the Western Idaho Fair. But instead of the Living Garden as they plant today, I think we'll call it the Noisy Garden.
Yeah!
Organizers say they've been doing this for years, and the Western Idaho Fair is only 3 months away now, when we can all see the finished product. I'll be there, and so will be 187 kids and all their families. I'm Rick Lantz for Rick's Garden.
And the next year, Rick went back to go check on the vegetables to see how they were doing. And by the looks of it, they did grow some great veggies. So yes, here's some video from a year later. In case you're wondering, by the way, these school children, these elementary schoolers, they're probably in their 30s now. And I will actually bring in Idaho's chief meteorologist, Rick Lantz.
30 years ago.
So you're retiring in September. We'll be able to celebrate you through the end of the fall. But when you watch that back, I mean, does anything come to mind?
You know, it really doesn't. I was trying to recall, a lot of those things back at that time. But I remember we had a lot of fun with the kids, of course. But it was a dirty job, but somebody had to do it. That was so much different than Jim's garden, right?
Oh, very different. When did Rick's Garden stop airing? Would you remember the last time you did one?
I think we stopped somewhere in the late 90s, so we probably did it about 5 or 6 years.
Okay, well, if you want to get the green thumb going again, you got some time.
We got it. Yeah, we're going to be able to do that. But I'll spend less time in the supermarket, that's for sure.
That's for sure.
Trying to.
Thanks.